Welcome back, Jaguar fans. I'm Brian Chick alongside head coach Becky Clark, and this is your South Alabama softball update. All right, first off, Coach, congrats for winning conference back-to-back champions. Talk about this tournament and as opposed to last year's tournament.
Well, I thought this time we got started a little bit slow. I don't think we were at the time playing our best softball, but we did enough to win, and that's, I think, the mark of a great team is when you're not at your best and you're playing great teams and you can still eke out enough to push it through and get the win. So, my hat's off to our kids 100% because they did what they needed to do to win. Western Kentucky, ULL, two very good teams with two very good ace pitchers, and so we feel very fortunate, very blessed to be able to come through that and to have gotten the win because we definitely had, it was not easy. We definitely had to work for it.
Talk about the ULL victory, the second night of conference. That was one of probably the best games all year in softball. Talk about just the competitiveness between both teams.
Yeah, I thought that was I thought that was the game of the week. Two great pitchers. Jordan Wallace is such a competitor and does such a great job, and ULL, every time they step on the field, they're going to compete. They take so much pride in what they do, and so athletic. They have great student athletes. So, I thought that was kind of the matchup. That was the big game, and for us to be able to squeak one through on them, I thought Hannah did an awesome job. Alex did a great job behind the plate calling for her. But just really proud of them for being able to hang in there and get that win because that was a huge win. That was massive, and the way they did it, incredible. For two pitchers to go to no hit. Such great offenses. Both teams have really proficient offenses, and for them to both have a no-hitter going into the seventh, I don't know that I've ever seen that. So, definitely our fans got their money's worth because that was a truly amazing game. It's probably the most amazing game I've ever been a part of.
All right, Hannah Campbell, once again, most outstanding player.
Right.
Talk about her in general. Just we know she's great on the field. Talk about her off the field, though.
I think the thing, everyone asks me what makes Hannah, so good, and I think it's just her consistency. She's able on the field and off the field. You always know what you're going to get with Hannah. She's always right here. She doesn't get really high, really low, and I think that's the key to it. I think that's been the key to our team. We don't really go peaks and valleys. We stay in the middle. We step on the field and compete every single time, and I think that describes Hannah. I think that's how she is. She's not this loud, boisterous person. But man, she's what's the expression? Talk softly and carry a big stick. That's Hannah. She's not going to be rah-rah and all that kind of stuff in the dugout. But when she steps on the mound, she's there to compete.
All right, with first time school history hosting regional this week.
Right.
Welcome Mississippi State, Florida State, and Mississippi Valley State. How, in terms of hosting, and I've already played Mississippi State and Florida State, how is it in terms of prepping for them?
Well, let me say before I go into that, let me say how proud I am of our student athletes for the opportunity to host. If I have my facts straight, we're only the second mid-major to ever host a regional tournament, us and ULL, I think, which says a lot for our program and for our university, also says a lot for the Sun Belt. There is very good softball being played in the Sun Belt. So, I think from that standpoint, we need to point that out. What an honor for us to be able to host, and the administration has done an awesome job prepping for this and getting us ready for it. The energy that's going on around, our campus and around our program right now is phenomenal. With the teams that we have here, we know that we're going to have our hands full. It's good in one way that we've already played them because we know how to prepare, so I don't know that gives us an advantage, but at least we know what we're going to get out of those two. And Mississippi Valley State, obviously we've not played them this year. We know we're going to have our hands full with them, watching film and trying to get all the different scouting reports and that type of stuff on them. So that will be the X factor, the unknown, since we haven't seen them this year.
All right, good luck this week, Coach.
Thank you.